I was ordained a bishop on the 26th of May 1996. As an Archbishop, I was installed here on the 10th of April 1999. The whole range of being bishop, I started in Nebi. It was very wonderful. I was the first bishop of Nebi diocese. I had a wonderful experience. Very peaceful, very loving. The people welcomed me very, very well. With Nebi, it was but I've not got that experience. I had the whole of my heart for them, the whole of it. And I didn't expect that I would be going away from Nebi. So I went with the whole of my heart and poured it for them. Now coming to Gulu, this is a period now I was made an Archbishop. It was very insecure. It was like, some people could say, like entering into the mouth of a lion, or a tunya here called commonly, entering into the mouth of a tunya. It was a very, very precarious atmosphere. I came also with the whole of my heart for it. So, after which, I made a very serious commitment in front of the whole congregation. I said on my part, I'm a new Archbishop here. My top priority will be to work with all who want peace to reign in this area, with them for bringing peace to this area. That was the beginning of what I called entering into the mouth of the lion. Every day I would hear about abductions, killings, ambushes. I would hear about people running, escaping from the rebel activities to take cover, even in the bush, some sleeping in the bush, and all this. This gave me a lot of sleepless nights as a shepherd. And more so, children running to take shelter in safer places. In Lacho, for example, in some of the institutions, very big number was there in the town. This point entered very seriously into our hearts as the people of Religious Leaders Peace Initiative. We felt to go and also participate with the children on the streets, to go and sleep with them. And that bus park, I don't know now how it is. Has it been improved? Is it smooth? I don't know. That time it was very rough, but we went there. We were going from our homes. I was going from here with a bag of Kavera. There was a Kavera bag. In it I put, I think, a blanket or what. There was one blanket I put inside. We had to sleep 4 nights in the cold. That was yet the beginning of things. Our group, actually religious leaders, we joined hands, 4 religious groups. I wouldn't like to put now all this, but I will answer it in short. My period of being an Archbishop was the greatest challenging because we had to do advocacy for peace here locally, nationally, internationally, to try and convince the two parties to stop fighting, but to start talking. It made us go to them. We went to the president quite a good number of times. We took the venture to go to the bush to meet the rebels in the bush. Very many times. Until we were in, what do you call it? Juba for peace talk. From there, and then we had the chance to go and meet also Kony himself. At least personally, with some of the leaders, like the Wirodi, those of Kadi, the other Rodi, also some other leaders. You must have heard about those of Ochora. What was he calling himself? Retired colonel.
Retired colonel.
Yes. We went there to the bush. At least my group and many other groups, we went, I think, more than 4 times. Going there is like exposing yourself to death. I even received a letter advising me not to go to the bush, otherwise I would be killed. So threat of death was also, I got that one. So that atmosphere was not comfortable, but I knew I had to bear it for the sake of the people, for the sake of my people, for whom I was appointed an archbishop, and moreover the first archbishop. So I could not let them down. I kept repeating this, and I repeat it to you. I could not allow my people just to perish or to perish under my eyes. And we felt as religious leaders, we should not allow our people to perish under our eyes. And our heart was open to all, everybody. Those who were fighting, our hearts were open to them. Those who were not fighting, the civilians, our hearts were open to them. Those who were from other areas, but they were around, our hearts also were open for them. So we were all concerned about them. What consoled us, especially consoled me, was the moment the LRA and the government put down the arms. They put down, and they at least started to talk. That consoled me. For me, I was now consoled about that one. Besides this now, the effects after the war, we had the people in the camps. They were still to come back home to resettle themselves. That was not easy. It was very tough, and it is still tough. And it is, this war, were 20 years, it made the area of the north be behind the rest. This one always tells us we're 20 years behind the rest. That one keeps me a bit disturbed, but it is the fact. So we are now, the guns are down, yes, but there's not a total peace because poverty is really biting the people very hard.